Why are men afraid of women with huge body count? Meaning, men do not want women that have been with multiple men, right? Men are afraid to be or to take a woman seriously when her body count is very high. Why is that? It's simple. It all boils down to the male ego. The male ego is the reason why men do not want a woman with a huge body count. I know you won't believe me. You will say, well, Rose, why do you expect a man to be a woman who has been a whore, meaning a woman who has been whoring around? My question to you is, how come she became a whore again? Was she dealing with another woman or a man? That's my question. If only there were one of you that were to take her seriously, I don't think she'd be whoring around. Would she? I doubt it. She slept or she had multiple body count just per herb, okay? Because of you men, you guys, none of you wanted to wed her, none of you wanted to take her seriously. That's how come she was trying her chances to broaden her horizon with the potential of meeting someone who would take her seriously. Maybe, just maybe, I'm trying to give you guys different scenarios as why maybe she ended up with a huge body count. And the reason why she ended up with a huge body count, just maybe because she couldn't shut her mouth. She told you all the men she's been with, or maybe you met with men who said they've been with her, or maybe her reputation around town is bad. Just maybe. Could it have been because you men wanted to use her for her body and not take her seriously? Yeah, men do not want a woman with a huge body count because of their ego, because of how they are going to be perceived within society, because of a respect. They do not mind, contributing to the factors as why a woman has a body count or a woman ended up with a huge body count. They don't want to take that accountability, but yet they have standard to say, you know what, I cannot even take her seriously. Why have she been with multiple men? I cannot. But yet, if I were to ask them, how about you? What is your body count like? Well, I am a man. I can sleep with multiple women, but I don't think my woman should be sleeping with multiple men. So therefore, I cannot take her seriously. I want a woman who is on the innocent side. I want a woman with this amount of body count. I don't want a woman with a huge body count. That's too much experience. So, are you trying to tell me that men do not want women with a lot of experience? Because I thought you guys were sexually driven, sexual animal. Isn't it? So you don't want a woman with a lot of experience because her experience comes with other men participating there. I don't want to be vulgar, but damn it, there's no way for me to talk about this subject without any incline of vulgarity. Okay, so therefore, you don't want to be with a woman whom other men like you have used. That's what it is. Because you care so much about your status. So therefore, how can you be serious with her? But you know the hypocritical aspect of this? You do not mind contributing to her body count. That's how come I cannot take men seriously. I'm like, wait, hold on. So when they come to you being serious with a woman, out of a sudden you have standard, but you don't mind contributing to her body count. What is that about? I want to know because I can never understand that. So you don't mind contributing to it. Because of men like you, she ended up with a huge body count. And also the other part is because she was stupid enough to fall for your bullshit. So I'm not going to sit here and blame the man for, contributing to a woman having a body count or a higher body count. I have to also address this woman for allowing herself to have multiple body counts like this. There is a first, second, third mistake. Well, not third mistake. First, second mistakes that may be tolerable, but a third mistake is like you should have known better. So that is the stance I'm going to take when they come to these women that allow themselves to have multiple body counts. Okay, because I know I am telling the men that they have contributed to this, but the biggest denominator here or contributing factor, the person that made this possible was the woman. Because no one forced you, right? No one forced you to raise your body count. You went into this with an informed decision. You consented to these men sleeping with you. So the fact that you consented, I don't want to say I don't sympathize with you. I just want to tell you that you need to blame yourself too. So, and also blame yourself for allowing men to fool you, because let's say your first mistake can be, okay, I understand it was a mistake, no problem. We all make mistakes, and it may have been you may not have seen it coming. He may have blindsided you. You thought he loved you, but he doesn't love you. Okay, now he has moved on to the woman that he truly wanted. Let's say he used you as a placeholder. He used you as a woman that was convenient to him sexually. Now that he's back home, let's say it was a long distance relationship. Now that he went back to where he's from, he doesn't care about you because he had a girlfriend there anyway. He was cheating on his wife with you, and you didn't know he had a wife. You can have multitude of reasons, and I'm going to align with you and say, okay, I understand. First mistake. Second mistake, you said to yourself, well, I'm going to do better this time. I'm going to choose better. I will not allow my first mistake to repeat itself. You go in trouble with another man and it doesn't work out. All right. Why aren't you on your guard after that? Because when things have tendencies to fail, I would like to say it will only make sense if you were to take your time and get to know this man and impose and change the rules. What are you afraid of? Because oftentimes women are afraid to lose men. I'm like, you better lose him than for him contributing to your body count. You better let him go. If not, he's going to contribute to your body count. And you should know, the higher your body count, the less likely men will take you seriously. Because word travel, and the world is a very small place to be, and people talk to each other. Okay, men by nature do not want a woman who has been with multiple men. That's it. Because for them it is emasculating. They want a woman that few men have known sexually because of their ego. Their natural instinct is they don't mind, unzipping their pants and sleeping around with all the women, contributing to other women's body count. But in terms of their woman, they want innocent woman, a woman with maybe zero body count, the better. A woman with zero body count, the better. That is the male ego. He wants to be the first and the only one, to discover that woman body. The lesser your body count, the more marketable you are in the sexual market. So men look down upon women that have a higher body count because of their fellow men. They don't like each other in terms of their dealing, and because they understand each other. This is a practice they have contributed to in the past with other women that were not their women, and they know how they operate. The fact that they know this about each other, they don't want it. They don't want their woman to have been with multiple men. Men use women for sex all the time and every time. Men will lie to you, love bomb you just to get into your pants. And for the ladies, if this happened to you 1, 2, 3, 4 times, why are you letting it happen? Like how many mistakes can one person make before you learn from it? Like how long does it have to be before you can learn from it? That's my question. Like, who is it to blame in this scenario? Who is it to blame the fact that men do not want to settle with women with higher body count? I would say it's the woman. Because you guys are being used left and right by men, and you think every time that you're going to do better. There's nothing wrong with celibacy, by the way. If you don't want to increase your body count, there's nothing wrong with toys. You can use toys to satisfy yourself, and toys have tendency to work better than men because they will never get tired. And there isn't any type of emotional attachment, emotional baggage, emotional burden. You can use toys that are even bigger than most men you will ever be with. Do you understand? Toys to your liking. You choose the size. But when it comes to men, you don't know what you're dealing with. He may be too big or too small or medium. I don't know. You may have your preferences over there. I don't give a damn. What I'm talking about here is, how do you decrease your body count? How do you minimize it without being a talk of town, whereby men are saying, I cannot settle with a woman who have been with multiple men. But men, they are forgetting that the common denominator is men, not who have been with multiple women. Remember, men, they don't like each other in their woman, but they don't mind having each other's woman. What type of paradox and contrast is this? They don't like each other in their woman, but they don't mind contributing to a woman's body count. So it is up to the woman to do her due diligence and impose certain standard. When your standards are high, your pool of men is going to dwindle, and I think that is good for you. You better have a small pool of men wanting you. If there is a lot of men wanting you, your standards are not high enough. You know Lamborghini or Lamborghini, okay? Lamborghini or Lamborghini, they don't do advertisement like that. They don't advertise like the Honda or the Toyota or the Dodge. No, they don't. I'm so sorry. Okay, Audi do some advertisement, Infinity here and there, but Lamborghini, 500k, 300k, 200k vehicle, they are not in your face. G-Wagon don't do a lot of advertisement. It's like if a woman knows her worth, she doesn't need to do a lot of advertisement, because guess what? Those companies know that their customers are targeted. They cannot, how you call it? They cannot, advertise to everyone, because it's not everyone who can afford them. So I'm saying that if you're a woman, you need to have this type of mindset. I have to drink my tea. When you talk too much, for some reason you feel as if you're losing your voice. So let me drink my tea. Much better. So therefore, it's like those companies are not willing to advertise to everyone, because they know that it is not everybody or everyone that can afford them. So you as a woman, do not be the type of woman that have having a lot of options at school, but do not be the type of woman that have a large pool of men to choose from. Meaning you need to narrow your pool of men, because you don't just want to be desired and wanted and by any and every man. Meaning only few men should be interested in you, because they know they can afford you. You are not for sale, by the way. Afford you, I mean in terms of your standard. If it's monetarily driven, so be it. That is your standard. I'm not here to judge you. That is something that you want, so be it. If you want monetary value out of these men, go for it. Okay, I'm not telling you not to, and I will never judge you. Okay, so therefore it's like a woman with higher body count, their body count is higher because they have a large pool of men that are interested in them, and they don't know how to say no to men. They view that as, oh, you know what? The fact that most of these men want me, they must be special about me. Well, let me tell you one thing. Every man find every woman special. There is something special about every woman there is or that you have ever met. Believe me, what is special about a woman is what lies between their legs. Beside from their characteristic or their intelligence, what is special about the woman that most men are interested in is a woman's what lies between a woman's leg. You cannot tell me otherwise. Okay, then comes your characteristic, and your characteristic is going to be the determining factor if they should contribute to your body count, or they should wed you or take you seriously. The way you convey yourself and the way you set the standard, okay, is going to determine how men will view you and if they should take you seriously or not. So I'm telling you that men do not want a woman with higher body count because of their ego, because they want something better, because they want something unique. Uniqueness and rareness is what men want. So when when men say they don't like women with high maintenance, it's because they couldn't contribute to her body count. It's ego inflated. Okay, that's it. It's ego driven. I'm so sorry. I don't like women with high body count. Yeah, because a woman with high body count has been with men just like him, and he doesn't like men just like him. I'm telling you, it's like they don't like men just like them. That's how come they want to be protective of their woman. They want to protect their woman from getting with any other man by giving her the ring to make sure that other men can stay off her. Other men cannot approach her. The symbolism of a man giving a woman ring is not because of love, by the way. It is because of possession. They want to feel as if they possess you. They want to feel as if you are their property. So the ring is going to keep other men off you, other men from wanting you, other men from contributing to your body count, other men from messing with their territories, because men are territorial. So men do not like women with a higher body count, but do not mind contributing to their body counts. Men are selfish. You say, Rose, but that is super selfish. You want to come again? That is beyond super selfish. That is the nature of men for you. Men are not known to understand a woman has why her body count is higher. They will not understand that. No. Why would they understand that? They will blame you for allowing men to be with you, multiple men to be with you. They are going to blame you for that. And on the other hand, okay, let's be honest. On the other hand, I just think that how you call it, the man will just blame the woman because they expected her to choose better. They expected her to not choose a man like them. Do you understand? So men do expect you to reject them if they don't qualify. That's how come I tell women, you need to bring your standard up. You need to bring your standard up. Having a small pool of men that are interested in you is a great thing. It is not how you call it, a bad thing, honestly speaking. You need to bring your standard up and minimize your how you call it, minimize your body count, to be honest. Okay, if I have to align with men, I would say if I was a man, I wouldn't want a woman with higher body count, because I wouldn't want a woman to be with a man like me. Yeah, if I have to play the devil's advocate, I want to say that I understand men as why they don't want a woman with higher body count is because they understand themselves. They know how to operate, and they don't want a man like them. So that's it. So if I was a man, I wouldn't want a woman with higher body count. And also, women with higher body count have tendencies to talk a lot. They have tendencies to tell men about their every encounter. Men are not impressed by your encounter, because when you tell them about your previous encounters, they're like, so this man was able to have you this way, and I'm asking to have you the same way, and now you have your standard up. It's like a woman who got played by multiple men, and now out of a sudden she doesn't want to have sex with you until you marry her. Men will view that's too much. The other man got you for free. Why can't I have you the same way? That's why I tell women, you need to shut your dirty mouth up. Shut your mouth. The less he knows about you, the better. You need to shut your mouth. Again, I'm going to repeat it. I'm being serious. The less a man knows about you, the better your chances of him getting serious with you. Why are you talking too much? What has happened in your past? I would say they deserve to stay in the past. When a man is grilling you to find out about your past, blow him off. If he cannot take it, he should leave you alone. Because you telling him about your past will not help you. It never helps. It never helps. Okay, you running your mouth to him and say, you know what, he treated me badly. This is what he did to me. He's going to say, wow, why do you want me to treat you good? If you give us so much to this man, why are you setting this type of standard for me? I don't want to put in this much work because other men didn't. Why would I? Other men didn't put in this much work. Why would I? Other men didn't take you seriously. Why should I take you seriously? Why does it have to be me? He will feel as if he's not getting a good deal. Because men approach relationship on the business stance, on the business perspective. They're not approaching relationship as if, love. Love has conditions. I keep telling you guys, love is not innocent. Love has conditions. Do not go into this thinking that, you know what, he loves me. Oh my God, that's why he wants to marry me. He loves you, that's why he wants to marry you. Maybe it's because there is conditions that is attached to you that he wants, and which are oftentimes benefits. It could be your sexual performance. It could be the money you make. It could be the way you smile. It could be the color of your eyes. It could be multiple or multitude of reasons why he is interested in your ass. Do you understand? So love is not innocent. Don't go out there and think that, oh my God, he loves me so much, Rose. I can't believe it. He said he wanted to marry me. Have you ever asked him why does he want to marry you? What is he gaining out of this? Men are businessmen, okay? They're business oriented. What is there for him to gain that he's giving up so much? The last thing a man wants is to be tied down to one woman. So if he is sacrificing for it, you need to know that there's something about you that is so important to a point where he doesn't want to miss out of. Have you ever considered that? No, you haven't. So men do not want women with higher body count because it brings down their social status, because it makes them, it emasculates them that these women have been with men just like them, because it is a practice that they have contributed to. And they don't want to know that multiple men were able to get away with that. They remember the woman they marry, they place her on the pedestal because they approach marriage different than dating. Do you understand? Okay. Again, Uncommon Theories, Uncommon Answer. My name is Rose, and I shall always remain the Rose that you know. Thank you.